Welcome to Vegas Startup Scene. I'm Jason LeDuc, and this is your rundown of what's happening in the Southern Nevada tech ecosystem for the week of February 2nd, 2026. We'll start with a big statewide signal for entrepreneurs. Nevada has been named a founding state in the new national effort led by the nonprofit Right to Start, recognizing the fundamental right of entrepreneurs to build a business ahead of America's 250th anniversary in this year, 2026. State leaders say the designation reinforces Nevada's commitment to removing barriers, expanding opportunity, and investing in policies that help founders turn ideas into lasting economic impact. That momentum is showing up across the ecosystem. The Governor's Office of Science, Innovation, and Technology is now accepting applications for its regional STEM Networks grant, with $300,000 available to support initiatives that strengthen Nevada's STEM education and workforce pipelines. Applications are due February 27th, 2026, with funds to be spent by June 30th. Startup Envy's Pitch Room is also back, giving early-stage founders a chance to sharpen their story through a private, feedback-only session. Founders get 7 minutes to pitch and 10 minutes of direct, actionable insight from experienced investors with no investment involved. The next Pitch Room takes place February 11th in Las Vegas, and applications are open now. New connections are forming downtown as Las Vegas Startups Networking launches a new monthly meetup on Wednesday, February 18th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the Arts District. The Founder First gathering is open to all types of startups and is still taking shape, with organizers looking for collaborators to help shape future events. And over in Henderson, Tech Alley Henderson kicked off the year at the Pass Casino and announced a new partnership with Hello Henderson, which will now be recorded live each month at Tech Alley Henderson. The next event is February 25th from 5 to 8 p.m. on Water Street. Here's a look at what else is coming up in the ecosystem for the next few weeks. SynShop livestream events Mondays and Fridays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. each week. Vegas Crypto Group hosts multi-chain Mondays every other Monday at Sierra Gold on Southeastern Avenue, Crypto Clubhouse on Tuesdays from 6 to 10 p.m. at Goat Bar on West Sahara, and Web3 Wednesday on the first Wednesday of every month from 7 to 9 p.m. at Loaded Empanadas in Boca Park. Fusion 42 hosts Pitch Kung Fu online Thursdays, and Founder Huddle is also online every Saturday. At Tech Alley Downtown in January, our good friend Mark Phelan joined us on the stream, where he talked about his experience attending CES for the very first time.
We just did CES. I should have talked about that when we did our intro. We did CES. Yeah. You went. Was this your first time?
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm not gonna preconceived notion you.
Okay. It was bigger than I expected.
Yeah.
It was insane. Do you see the Oshkosh demo?
Yeah.
That is like when you walk into a convention, because there's a lot of conventions down here, and
yes,
always a lot of people and cool demos, and it's always really neat, really fascinating. But when you walk in and there's two like yachts in front of you, and it's just one of the displays.
Yeah.
The Oshkosh vehicle,
and it's not even the thing people are really there to see.
Yeah, it's not even like the coolest thing, and you're just like, oh, this is like yachts here. Or, the Oshkosh, it's like, the tires were probably, 7 feet tall on that thing. And there was like 6 of them.
Yeah.
So that thing was monstrous. They had an entire combine from John Deere.
Yeah.
An entire full-scale industrial combine.
Yeah, I heard a lot. I didn't get over to John Deere, but I heard...
that was Mobility Plus, that one section.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people going, saying you got to get over to see John Deere, and I was just wrapped up doing it. I was just wrapped up trying to see all the startups and then reconnect with a lot of the companies I sat down with last year. So
cool. Yeah, so that's just to show the scale of like what was in Mobility Plus.
Yeah.
Then there was the electric vehicles and the drone vehicles.
and that was one small corner of one convention hall.
Yeah, of this massive sprawling convention center.
If you've been to CES, you know what I'm talking about, especially for your first time. Mm-hmm. If you've never been, like, you can try to imagine the biggest convention exhibit hall.
Yep.
Like, try to imagine the biggest one. You can never imagine how actually big it is.
Times 10.
It's like, just keep imagining bigger, and you still aren't going to get there.
Nope. Because also at the Las Vegas Convention Center, then there's multiple floors.
Yeah.
And and then they're hosting things and talks and
that's one building.
It's crazy.
It's also at the Venetian. This year was at Caesar's Palace, and there were also things at Mandalay Bay this year.
Fountain Blue
had a couple of things.
Foundry at Fountain Blue.
Yep.
And so I just parked at the Sahara and then walked through Fountain Blue and all the way down to Las Vegas.
Yeah, parking at Sahara worked real well if you were going over Convention Center or Fountain Blue.
But I didn't think it would be that big. I thought
Yeah, you can't.
one area.
I can tell you to keep imagining it bigger. You cannot imagine how big it is.
And so I was hoping to connect with some people from the Las Vegas tech community at CES. That would have been awesome. I bumped into a few kind of haphazardly. Like there was that whole gaming area.
Yep.
With like the not the VR. What is it?
The holograms.
Hologram.
Yeah, those were cool. The holograms were very cool.
Yeah, those are neat. That was, you walk in, it's like 30 feet tall or whatever it was. It was
one of them was
bizarre.
30 feet tall. Yeah, it was
insane. And then I didn't.
Way better than those crappy holograms you see in Star Wars movies. Faster than light travel, but crappy video. I don't know what their deal is.
Yeah, really. The only problem you couldn't get it on camera because of
the spinning
the spin rate.
Yeah, and you couldn't see them from behind either.
Oh yeah, that's true because it's projecting
so
forward.
I was like,
so it's not like a 360.
I wonder if you can see these from the side or behind, and you can kind of get to a point where it still looks pretty good from the side, but once you get behind it, it's so. But I imagine they know how they're going to solve that problem in the future. It's just a matter of synchronizing things. And, but I mean, so sharp.
Yep.
So
it
colorful,
mind-blowing.
Bright, sharp, colorful.
Yep.
Way better than I ever would have imagined they would have got.
It looked like something out of God, I just rewatched it. Blade Runner.
Yeah.
The newest Blade Runner.
That is what it looked like. Yes.
Where it's like that full scale hologram.
That is what it looked like.
It
yes.
looked exactly like, if you turn the lights off in that place, dude, that would have been mind blowing.
Yeah.
To see this 30-foot tall hologram happening. So
if you want to learn more about Phelan, his company projection, and all of the other amazing things they have going on, including the upcoming Momentum Office Party event, check out the whole conversation from the live stream recording. That's all for this week. Links for everything we talked about are in the episode description. If you've got news or events you'd like us to cover next week, drop a comment, slide into my DMs, I don't mind, or email me at info@leducleadership.com. Send us your pics and videos from all the events and cool things you're doing out there. We want to see them. We want to share them. So we will see you out there in the ecosystem. Get out there. Do great things today. Onward and upward.